Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to put together a quick workout here that you can use with just resistance bands. Simple but very effective, and hope you enjoy. So for this exercise here, what you really want to focus on is keeping your elbows up as well as your chest and keeping your shoulders back. Just keep those elbows in that front rack position and keep your knees right in line with your toes. Here's an overhead shoulder press. For this exercise, what I really want to focus on is keeping your elbows in so that as you press, those elbows stay nice and tight, and then you finish with your biceps close to your ears and your arms fully extended. Okay, so the next exercise here is called a Pallof press. So what we're focusing on this exercise is just keeping your shoulders, your hips just squared up and making sure you're not rotating. So you're fully extending your arms straight up, straight back. This really fires up your core as well as your arms and your chest. Here's a slightly different variation of the Pallof press. This is the overhead Pallof press. So as you can see here, you're going to have your arms almost fully extended. You're going straight overhead and then back down, keeping your chest and hips square. This is definitely going to be a little bit more intense. Here we have the Pallof press shuffle. So this is again going to really challenge you in terms of stabilizing your core. You want to keep your hips and your shoulders square throughout the movement. What we don't want to see is rotating those shoulders. You want to keep those shoulders squared. So that's the challenge in this activity. Here's another good core exercise for you. So if you have somewhere to hang your cables, you can just do some overhead crunches. Just bring your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. Again, just working that core. Try not to use your arms too much and really focus on using your ab muscles. Here we have chest flies using the resistance band. So for these chest flies, you really just want to make sure that the resistance band is slightly above your elbow. You're going to not have your elbows fully extended, just slightly bent, and then giving a big bear hug. Great exercise for your pectoral muscles here. Here we're performing some resistance band back rows. So for this exercise, you want to be in an athletic position. Make sure your chest is up, your shoulders are back, you're leaning slightly forward, and then bring your hands all the way to your chest. Here we're performing some overhead tricep presses. So for this exercise, just make sure your biceps are close to your ears and that your elbows aren't flaring out. A lot of the times people will do this exercise and their elbows will start to flare out. We just want to make those elbows nice and tight. Relatively self-explanatory exercise here. This is just a bicep curl. Just want to make sure when you're doing these that you're not coming down too fast. That's a nice controlled motion throughout. Here we're using the resistance bands to perform some front raises, which is going to activate your deltoid muscles. Again, really focus on the way down here. A lot of times people will go up fast but also come down way too fast. You want to be nice and controlled throughout the movement here.